the truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Scotty and friends.
Hey guys, how you doing? Let's do an episode called A Leg Up for Artists. I went through a whole bunch of different programs and I tried to find what would work for the player on Broadway, the guy, the songwriter sitting at home wondering what to do next, the artist who has spent, thousands of dollars recording music but still does not know how to find his correct audience. There's a tremendous amount of information inside the music business, but much of it is, scattered, confusing, or never really explained clearly to you. So today I want to share some tools with you, some funding resources where you can actually apply to get money that you want to pay back. They're grants, marketing ideas, what a recording contract is and what it looks like and why it's so freaking confusing. And more importantly, remember, that's negotiable. And I always try to tell an artist, especially an artist with talent, that try to keep as much creative control as you can, and try to keep as much of your publishing as you can. Creative control and publishing, two very important things. We're going to get into all this mess right after this.
Are you serious about your music career? Then show us. Bring us the song you believe can compete. The song with the strongest lyrics, the most memorable hook, and the best performance you can deliver. Submit it at musicroadplugger.com. At Music Road Plugger, every properly completed submission is heard by a real music industry professional. You'll receive written PDF feedback and a clear decision within 30 days. Hold for pitching, decline or pass, or revise and resubmit. Submit one song for $30 plus tax, or up to 3 songs for $80 plus tax. Visit musicroadplugger.com. Select the right artist, publisher, or sync opportunity. Upload your MP3 and matching lyric sheet and submit securely. If you're serious about your career, stop leaving your strongest song sitting on the hard drive. Show us what you got. musicroadplugger.com. That's musicroadplugger.com. Real people, real consideration, honest answers. Submission does not guarantee a pitch, cut, placement, or publishing agreement.
Hey guys, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. Hey, I need you to do me a favor, okay? Treat your music like it's a business before asking other people to treat you like a professional. Should I say that again? Treat the music like it's business before asking other people to treat you like you are a professional in the music industry. A serious songwriter has to have a consistent professional name. Don't keep changing it because, you slept with too many girls or whatever your issue is. A dedicated same email, a simple website, professional photographs. No, our iPhones can do a damn good job, and you could probably get away with that, and I'm okay with that. But just make sure they look fantastic. A short bio. I don't need 6 pages about where you come from and that your grandpa worked on the farm and he was your hero. I need to know 1 paragraph about you. Accurate lyric sheets. They have to match exactly what you recorded in the studio. Make sure they match perfectly. Your songwriter, your producer credits, your ownerships, your split information, registration records, and like a realistic monthly budget. Ashley Lynn is good at this. She tracks what she spent, what she made, has a calendar on her wall where she's playing. She's literally told me and showed me all this stuff. And I'm really impressed because she's very new to the industry, but she's really taken what she's learned from me to heart, and she's applying it to her profession. Like I told you, she brings a bubble machine to her shows. As crazy as it sounds, people love it, but that's her niche. She plays a lot of 80s songs because she can hit those notes well, and she does that a good job with that. She hired Judy Rodman. She's protecting her instrument. All the things that she's supposed to be doing. She's writing songs. She's learning about copywriting and how that all works and the MLC, and she's digging into that. And she got a hard lesson when she first got here. She listened to the noise and the boyfriend and everybody else on Broadway and didn't protect herself correctly. And we had a meeting about that, and now she has since straightened that stuff out. So it's a learning process, and nobody's going to get it right out of the gate, but that's something that, you really need to be concentrating on. The other thing I need you to do is when you protect your music, make sure that you're doing it properly. Go to the copyright office, get that stuff taken care of. You could do I think it's 10 songs. They might have went down to 8 for $85. Okay. And listen, you guys, the copyright office is hard. They make you change your password every 6 weeks. Every 6 months, roughly. And you have to have 16 characters. You have to use every single piece on the keyboard. You can't use the same letter 3 times. So you can't have 3 E's in your login. It's crazy. But when you get in there, please go to YouTube or find a guy on TikTok or Instagram. Somebody's going to show you step by step how you can do all 8 or 10 of your songs at one time for the $85. Okay? Because it's literally, it's a little tricky. You would think the Copyright Office would make this easy, but they're never going to change because they're too pig-headed. And secondly, it is what it is. But you make sure you follow them properly and get all your songs done. And then what happens is you pay for it. You haven't even uploaded your lyrics and or your music yet. You pay for it. And then that email comes back to you. And then they tell you to go back into the copyright website. And then at that point, you can upload your songs in that order. That's why I was saying in the first segment here that make sure that your lyrics and your songs match perfectly. We're copywriting, right? You're protecting yourself. So make sure that don't be lazy. Do it right. Listen clearly. Know exactly what everything that you said, and make sure it's on that piece of paper when you register it with the Copyright Office. BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. Work with ASCAP quite a bit, work with BMI quite a bit. Both very, very easy. What I noticed yesterday on the BMI site is that there's a live performance area on there. And I'm going to be digging into that today because I believe when you play live, I know when you play live, you get paid for that as well. But you can register your songs that you're going to play live, and BMI would pay you for that. So it's just another awesome thing. And you guys, at the end of the day, don't forget the most important thing, your mechanical license, MLC. Just go on to the MLC, and check it. M as in Mary, L as in Larry, C as in Charlie, and make sure all that stuff is registered. I use CD Baby. I find it very easy, and I find it that it's a click, 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 click. There's no confusion. If you miss something, there'll be a little red check mark there telling you that you screwed something up. Go back and fix that. It's awesome. So what I want to do is I'm going to tell you guys some secrets, okay? There's these companies out there that will give you grants and financial assistance. Can you believe it? For the music artist? Isn't that weird? The first one is New Music Creator Fund. A New Music Creator Fund. Go to these websites and check it out. It supports individual music creators working in different genres and can support activities connected to their creation of their new music. They're a pretty good one. Make sure you have a clear project description, what you're going to do, a timeline, work samples, artistic goals that you're looking for, the community impact that your song might do or help. There's another one that's called Musicians Foundation. Musicians Foundation. Go ahead and look those up. Another really, really good one is the National Endowment for the Arts. National Endowment for the Arts. You can go on that site as well. And then there's grants.gov. grants.gov. You can go in there and also apply for some money to try to help in your artistic goals. So you guys, there's just places and things out there that if you get past yourself, you can go out there and you can start looking at these different programs, how they work, what they're for, how they can make your life better. Not have to pay them back, because honestly, you're going to need an investor at some point, unless a major deal comes to you. And remember, 1% of 1% make it. A lot of record deals are done in Nashville. A lot of them sit for 2 years. They don't even see the light of day. They get shelved and they become what's called a tax write-off for the label, which is a benefit for them. So remember, they're not your friends. They're running a business. I want to get into marketing, your SEO, being found online, the companies that are out there now with this AI programs that instead of paying $4,000 a month, you can pay $20 a month, and things are auto-generated for you. But I want to do that right after this. We'll be right back.
Some parts of Nashville are, should we say, a bit seedy.
Oh, howdy, mister. You got an itch that needs scratching? I was just fetching a fresh pitcher of iced tea.
I bet Scott and his friends know where they are. Stay tuned and find out.
Hold up now, quick pit stop. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following Drop Me Off in Nashville on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, and Audible. All them good places your mama listens when she's cleaning the house. All right, let's get back to the madness.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. You guys got to realize social media is rented space. You know what I mean? Think about it. You pay to play. It's like anything. The industry, if you're running a paint store, if you're running a recording studio, it costs money. There's expenses in all of that. And you have to make sure that you understand that. You know, working with SEOs are very important. There's tools like Soro SEO and Auto SEO you can look into. These services market automated search optimization and content publishing features. Soro describes itself as an SEO autopilot, an AI content writing platform. Again, I was saying it's AI, but it is. Try it. You know, instead of paying Google a crap load of money and they damn well know they're ripping you off, it's kind of like the Airbnbs of the world now taking over for hotels and the Ubers taking over for taxis. It's kind of the same thing. All this stuff is kind of going that way. So it's a good program to check it out. Just check it out and see what you think. Social media without destroying your bank account. Artists constantly receive offers promising them tens of thousands of followers and guaranteed viral traffic or instant streams. You know, they're doing all this stuff to try to sell you. I'll tell you what I find to be the very best for us is a company called High Social. High Social. It's organic. There's no bots. Your Instagram, your TikTok, they go after people normally who have the interest that you are promoting. A pizza joint, I would go into High Social and tell them that you're a pizza joint because you get to pick your keywords, and then it would go after people who love pizza. And then that person would get a chance to go on your site. If I was a recording studio, I would go on there and I would be able to put that I do recordings, I do podcasts, I do this, I do that. And then High Social will take it and work that for you for little to no money. On the artist level, we pay the highest amount, and I think it was $99 a month. But it gets you anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 followers per month. And like I said, there's no bots. They're actual real people. But just remember, be careful. Before hiring, do your homework. Because I said I like it, because I said it worked for us, because Michael Gillis had great success with it. It helped his numbers tremendously. It's still helping him today. It doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody if you don't work the program properly. It's going to require a password. Like I said, there's no bots. It's going to get you guaranteed followers, but followers that actually like what you're doing. So the only way they're going to lose you is if you lose their attention or you bore the shit out of them and they're gone. It's just really cool. But I would use High Social, honestly, if it was me, if I was selling a guitar or I was plowing snow in Minnesota, to let people know that I'm here, because you can pinpoint market all this stuff. I can't say obviously enough about High Social. My second favorite, you guys, is Opus Clips. I have been using Opus Clips for a year. I get to put 8 accounts on this thing: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Goes to anything, and everything I do. Mark will send me our final product on a Monday or Tuesday. My shows go up on Wednesday, and so Monday or Tuesday I sit down in front of Opus Clips. I upload his MP4 video or the audio if I'm not putting it on YouTube, and I'll say upload this. It does. It brings it down. And then Opus Clips goes through your entire show, and it finds the best part of your show, and it gives it a rating from 0 to 100%. 99%, this portion, this minute and a half, this 2 minutes, this 3 minutes that you talk, Scotty, is going to have the best chance of getting the best audience. So think about what you could do with your career, you guys. Think about, you can make this stupid little video and put it on Opus Clips. And so I'm getting ahead of myself. So then what I do is after that, I upload it. It gives me, and then it puts a little calendar up there. And then literally in less than 5 minutes, I have my entire week planned. I put it up at the exact same time every day. So at 7 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m., I do it 3 times a day. Every day. Because it's easy. I don't have to remember. I don't have to think about it. It automatically does it for the whole entire week, the whole entire month, for as long as you want to put that show that you just did, that you playing your guitar, that you being funny in your house and trying to get fans to love you. It does it all for you. If you go to Drop Me Off in Nashville and click on Opus Clips, you can see that they're a sponsor of mine, and you will click right into them, and you will have great success for it. They are fantastic. Please trust me on this one. It can create content for 16:9 for television, like for your YouTube, 19:6 for shorts, for reels, for TikTok, 1:1 certain social media posts. You can pick literally, you guys, anything. You can have it do all the text, the captions on the bottom if you want, or you could take them out. You can have it so it automatically puts your brand or your label in there even before you get started. And if a guy like me can figure this crap out, you guys, I'm telling you, it is so user friendly. I cannot say enough good about Opus Clips. And they're a sponsor, so that's kind of cool. But honestly, I've been using them for a year, so I'm a fan, and I'll always be a fan. Spotify for artists. If you're not on it, get on it. If you're not on it, get on it. I want to say it one more time. Spotify for artists. If you're not on it, get on it as soon as possible. All the labels use it. You have to be on this. It gives you so much detail. It tells you everything from around the entire world who's listening to your stuff. I hate Spotify. You guys all know that. Between Spotify and YouTube, you can go F off, because you guys are just crooks to me. Honestly, I have no idea how you got around paying people 0.004 cents when they give you art that they creative, that is almost impossible to create, almost impossible to become a hit, almost impossible to go viral. And because of you own that platform and the labels use it, people have to put their stuff on it. The best ones tell them to go F themselves, like a Garth Brooks of the world. They're like, I'm not putting my stuff on it. The true people aren't getting paid who made the music in the first place, and that's the songwriter. You guys are screwing the songwriter. 1 million downloads, you get about $4,000. That doesn't even pay for your studio. and the investment that you put in it. How I know this? We did 8 songs. I tracked them from start to finish. The pitching, the cutting, the putting them up on different sites. I'm at like $6,000 with 8 songs right now. It's like $5,983 or 84, whatever the number is, but it's not much money for 8 songs out of Nashville. So maybe I should tell you guys that. 8 songs. I'm $6,000 in. That includes mastering everything else that I've done. So if anybody comes to you and says they need $20,000 to cut you 10 songs, go tell them to F themselves because they're totally ripping you off. What you should do is give Mark Maynard a call. And if you're in the Florida area, anywhere, and come to his studio, or you should give John Albany a call at Sonic Enos Studios in Nashville. One of these two gentlemen only know how to do good, and they will give you a price and a good product for sure. Spotify for artists. Get on it, okay? We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Siri, bring me a sandwich.
I can't. I am not a human, you moron.
Oh, well then what's the best podcast she can play me?
Now playing Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Aw, thanks, Siri. Give me a hug.
You are an idiot.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. Another one, just another business idea, Vistaprint. You guys, Vistaprint is so cool. You can put your own QR code on there. They constantly give you promotions when you use them. They'll say, hey, if you buy this or this, we'll give you it for this price. Here's 50% off if you buy a banner. Because I did all music stuff. So they know that I'm in the music industry. So when they send me promotions or deals, they give me promotions or deals that would work for my business brand. So I'll get, and one of your artists I'll make you a 16 by 3 foot banner, and I'll give you 50% off. Instead of $80, it's $40, and I go buy 12 of them because I get them for all my artists because it's so cheap. Vistaprint is great. You could pick your card size. You don't have to do. I highly suggest this. Don't do the same business card that everybody has. It's the same thing. There's like little square ones. There's circle ones. There's oval ones. There's ones that are up and down instead of sideways. They have such a variety. And when you give somebody just a business card from the last 50 years, where do you think it's eventually going to end up? Probably in the garbage. But if you give them something cool, or give them a pen. They sell pens. I used to do that a lot for my artists. I'd put pens around the entire establishment when people would come in, and they would take something because it's tangible, it's holdable. I could keep this pen. I can use this pen. Oh, this is a nice pen. And every time they use it, or if they lose it somewhere, you're still being marketed around wherever that pen got dropped. So go buy 500 pens, and every time you do a show, just put them out on the tables. It's so simple. And then they take the pen because it's like, oh, I want this. But if it's a dumb business card, it's probably in their way, or they're going to use it as a beer coaster. That's being honest. So use Vistaprint to your advantage. Think of it really creatively. Like I said, get that banner on the side of the stage with that QR code that goes right to your professional website. I would send everybody to Spotify for Artists. Get everybody to go download your stuff. Every single QR code goes right to that, and build those numbers as fast as you can. I'm a big fan of Vistaprint. There's so many things in there you can do. You can do can koozies that you can throw out from the stage for $5 a piece. That can be, you can go, my monthly promotional material is going to be $200. I'm going to go on Vistaprint. I'm going to spend my first bit of money. They're going to start sending me returns I can get big discounts, and I'm going to buy things in bulk. And every show, I'm going to throw out 3 beer coasters or bottle coasters or koozies. I'm sorry. Every show, I'm going to put out pens on all 30 of the tables. So I'm going to give away 30 pens at $1.20 a piece every show or every weekend or whatever it is. And just continue to let your brand build and work for you instead of you working so damn hard. Nashville has 10,000 people living the same dream that you are. Why don't you be smarter than the rest of them? I can help you with that. Recording and songwriting communities. I think that Nashville has honestly lost the true meaning of why you're there. I know you need to go to Broadway and learn how to hold people in the palm of your hand and become professional strangers in the palm of your hand. Because doing it in your hometown is easy because everybody knows and loves you. They always come back. But imagine complete strangers every single weekend coming to your establishment, and you have to hold those people in the palm of your hand without them leaving and going to the guy or gal next door or the floor above or below you. You have to know how to do that. But I really, honestly, guys, I need you to remember this. It's just glorified karaoke on Broadway. You get pissed at me all you want. But instead of you having a track behind you at the karaoke bar that you're singing to, you have a live band behind you. And that takes talent. I know that. And you guys are stupid talent. I know how good you are. It's incredible to watch some of you perform. But that's not you. That's not your brand. Your goal is to have the people on Broadway singing your songs. Not you singing theirs. That's already been sold. Garth and Carrie and Loretta and all of them and Jelly Roll, they all already sold their songs. You singing them down on Broadway, it's just going to give more awareness to them. And you can't sing your own songs on Broadway because most bars don't allow it. You got to be a songwriter. You got to find the best songs. You got to get with publishing companies and go, hey, what do I do here? How do I get in? How do I get some songs from you guys? How do I go to Harry Fox and pay that songwriter because I'm going to cut his music? If you're in Nashville, that's why I used to always say it's a landing strip. The plane comes in, you land on Broadway, you get off, you play there for 2-3 years, you learn how to hold people in the palm of your hand. That jet takes off at the end of Broadway, lands down on Music Road, and you go, now the business starts. Now I'm going to be a songwriter because I know how to do that other shit. Holding those people in the palm of your hand, man, that's just easy. I'm going to write songs. I'm going to find a cool producer that's young and hip and understands, or is very talented and is successful. Try to team up with that person, get into a studio, and get in there and work on one song for 12 hours instead of 12 songs in 1 hour. And make that one song that you did the very, very best. You're going to get pushback. You're going to get pushback. Your studio is going to say, you could probably do 3 or 4 songs in that amount of time for the same amount of money. And he's right, and you could. But you know what you're going to get? The same cookie cutter shit that everybody else gets. Why wouldn't you hold those musicians there for the same 4 hours for one song and go, no. Let's try 100 different ways to play this song until we find the best way. You have to be a step above everybody else, or you are just another name and another person who's going to come and go. You could be pissed at me all you want, but I promise you it's what's going to happen. You think outside. Steven Tyler was visiting with Garth, and I overheard Steven say this to Garth. He said, Garth, hey, man, you got to go on the fruit. You got to go on a limb because that's where the fruit is. And I went, oh, my God, I'm never going to forget that. And Steven was exactly right. You do have to go on a limb because that is where the fruit is. And on the limb is a really scary part because it's really thin and it's little and you could fall out of the tree. But that's where the fruit is. Being next to the trunk, because that's easy. That's, everybody does that. Go out on a limb. Get the pens. Get the can koozies. Get the goofy looking cards. Get the QR codes. Write songs that matter. And just because you send it to your parents and they go, oh my God, baby, that's the best thing I've ever heard. And you're going to be a star. And it makes you feel so warm and fuzzy. And oh my God, my parents love it. Then you put the shit on Spotify and nobody downloads it. Now, here's when I'm really going to test you. Now you have to take that song that you just put your blood, sweat, and tears in and go, I have to fix it because the world thinks it sucks, but everybody else loves it. I have to pivot. Because it's going nowhere. The good thing is you already have the music, so maybe it's the lyric. Maybe you have to change, the second chorus. Maybe you lost them there. Or the second verse, maybe you lost them there. Maybe one of your lines aren't strong enough. You have to fix that. But the music's already done because you've cut it 12 different ways already. Just go back and revisit. The worst part's over. Going back in, cut the vocals again is, if you're a singer, you can do that. Get in these places that matter. Get the places that are awesome for songwriters in Nashville and in Florida. Key West has a big songwriting festival. Muckey's Pizzeria, Guitar Bar in Newport Richey is only for original music. You don't have to go, I need to set a time up and I'm going to play for 4 hours and we're going to this like a normal establishment does with karaoke singers. Glorified karaoke singers, I'm sorry. This place, Muckey's Pizzeria and Guitar Bar, you can literally go in there and eat a piece of pizza or have something to eat. When I say eat a piece of pizza, it's fantastic. It's great. And you can get up and play your guitar. There's a piano already set up there and sing your songs in front of the crowd that's there. You don't need to do it for 5 hours. You can do it 3 songs, 1 song, 2 songs, whatever you want, and then leave. It's a kind of place that is set up that really takes care of the songwriter and allows you to put your music out to the public without making it a big deal. The Bluebird Cafe you have to audition in Nashville. It's hard to get in. You might do it 50 times, and they might tell you no 50 times. But 51, they might tell you yes. So don't give up. The Listening Room, there's all kinds of different writing events that go on in Nashville. The NSAI is the coolest building. It's like a brown building with this siding on it with a waterfall windmill type of thing. I don't even know what to call it, but I always used to see it on Little House on the Prairie. It's so unique. It's really cool. But NSAI will help you connect you with people. And as you start connecting with people, you start to realize that they're all after the same dream and you guys start working together. And that's when things start really becoming cool. We'll be right back after this.
Got a song in your heart and a story to tell? At Music Road Productions, we don't just see you as another artist. We see your potential, and we build it. Whether you're laying down your first track or ready for a radio push, we offer full-service artist development, management, publishing, and promotion. From studio sessions with world-class musicians to branding, social media strategy, and radio campaigns, we handle the business so you can stay focused on your music. We make sure your songs are protected, copyrights registered, royalties collected, every tiny detail handled with care. Charting? That's not luck. That's teamwork. That's vision. That's Music Road Productions, guiding your journey from demos to Billboard, from studio benches to spotlight stages. If you've got drive, talent, and a sound worth sharing, we've got the roadmap. Visit musicroadproductions.com. Music Road Productions, where real artists become real stories.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. We're going to wrap this up here. I just want to bring up a couple more things. I want you guys to start even trying something new. My friend Mike S. is an established Southern rock legend. Played with Blackfoot. Leonard Skinner wrote with them. Skinny Molly Rocks, he went on his own and become an international sensation with that group. He has, and what he's done is Mike Estes, Mikeestes. Go to his Facebook and subscribe to his content. Go to Mike Estes' Facebook page and subscribe to his content. And he's going to start telling you and teaching you stuff through there, which is really cool because, think about it. 30, 40 years in this business, whatever Mike has been in it, he's going to tell you the secrets that he's learned and what to do and what not to do. My God, that's a gift. Also, Liz, the music manager. Go find her. She's Stephen Bishop. She is Stephen Bishop, the 70s pop icon with some of the best songs that'll live forever and ever. That's her husband. And I'm telling you, Liz will tell you just about anything you need to know in great detail, much deeper than I do. And some of you guys are assholes to her. And if you are, go F off. The lady is one of the sweetest women in the world. She is just incredibly kind. They give away guitars. They give away a bunch of stuff. They tell you things that would take you tens of thousands of dollars to learn on your own. She tells you it up front. She's amazing. Liz, the music manager. Go follow her. She will help you with so many different things, okay? Hey, guys, I know it's a lot, and the music industry is tough, and I know that some things that I say, it pisses you guys off, and I appreciate that. I really promise, I do, because sometimes the truth hurts, especially when you want something so bad. And it seems like you just can't get anywhere. That really sucks. And no matter what you do in life. But just keep adjusting. Keep growing. Keep building. Keep learning. Do more listening than talking. Sometimes it's best to keep your mouth shut and listen to the people who are telling you and not think about what you're going to say or how you're going to tell them that they're right or wrong. I can't tell you how many kids 20 years old that talk to me and I tell them something or give them direction and they combat me because one of their friends went through it and it didn't work out for them. That shit don't mean nothing. How do you know why it didn't work out for them? Was the content good enough? Did they say the right things? Was the song strong enough? Did they experience the right thing? Did they show up on time? Is that why they really got fired from that establishment? Not that the establishment is an asshole, but because they didn't do their right thing. There's so many different variables why. But people love to spread venom when they don't achieve their goals. It's always somebody else's fault. My hands are flipping in the air right now, you guys. If you could only see me, that's how pissed off I am about this. It's always somebody else's fault. Lawyer, fuck me. My song was way better than theirs, but they got the hold on it with Brooks and Dunn instead of me. I don't get it. It's bullshit. My song was way better than them. They told me I was going to put it in there. Well, it's not. They didn't pick it. That's the way it is. They got the 6 to 10 shift. I should be on that shift, and screw Tootsies because they don't put me on there, and I'm way better than any of those people on those stage. I know, but you have an attitude problem. That's why you're not on there, because you're an attitude problem. You think you're the first person that's come to Nashville that's got on any of them stages downtown? You're a dime a dozen, man. You need to look at Nashville as you are the smallest little tiny minnow in that big ocean. How are you going to become the best person in Nashville if you don't go on a limb where the fruit is, like Steven Tyler tells us? Thanks for listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville. And don't forget about Music Road Pluggers. Sorry, Music Road Plugger. Music Road Plugger. I am opening up with a major publishing company that we are going to start vetting, and you guys are going to be allowed to pitch your songs to artists, and you'll know exactly what artist is cutting and what they're looking for. To publishing companies, to movies, to TV, and all of that is going to be put on the site where you can see. So if it says that Brooks and Dunn wants a fast rock and country song, you know better than to send a ballot and waste their time because it will be rejected. But we're going to tell you in great detail exactly what, who, when, where is publishing, pitching, accepting songs all over the entire world, not just America. I am so excited that this came together for you guys. Honestly, I have some songs that I'm going to put in this thing, and I'm the one running the damn thing. But I am so excited for you guys. musicroadplugger.com. When this thing is live, we will do a whole thing on it. We did some testing again last week. We had the publishing company do some testing on it. They asked us to change a couple things. We're doing that, I would say, within the next week we'll be live, but if you go on up now and just put in Music Road Pluggers, it'll pop up, and then you could put your email in there, because what's going to happen is every single month, you guys, I'm not going to blow you up. I promise you that. I already have it set. Every single month, I'm going to send you an email out and tell you what's going on. You can either open it and see who's looking, or you can delete it. But once a month, that'll come in. And then you'll be able to see exactly who in the world is out there is looking for music. If a movie's coming up and there's a script that can be read and you can write to that, we'll put that on there. You can apply for that. I'm giving you everything, and I'm so excited for you guys. Okay, so just send me your best. Do not send me AI, because do not send me AI. I'm not even going to get into all the reasons, because I'm over on time. Do not send it. Do not send me AI. MusicRoadPlugger.com. Mark Manor, as always, I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for today, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for joining Scotty and Friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
Well, Nashville, can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?